What's up, gamers? Stay tuned to the very end as I have some questions for you guys. If you would, that'd be awesome. But for now, let's discuss this topic, shall we? Politics in video games. This is a subject I've wanted to do for a while now, and I just haven't gotten around to it. In the past 10 years, we have seen more politics in video games than ever, and quite frankly, I'm freaking sick of it. Now, there has always been and always will be politics in any business competing against each other. But when it's so obvious that you know the things they say and do are obviously paid advertisements or drawbacks or advances in games, that's where I draw the line. I have several examples, so stay tuned and hear all of them. Okay, I'm talking about pre-order bonuses. I'm talking about exclusive content to multi-plat titles. Hell, I'm even talking about advertisement rights and comments from developers like, only possible on the yada yada system. Cut the bullshit, man. We all know you're full of it, really. I mean, come on. For example, you've heard me talk about PS4 having Destiny rights for the previews of, and the Xbox not being able to preview it at all. They weren't able to have any commercials or anything. So much so that people thought you had to have a PlayStation 4 to play Destiny. And it was the same case in the UK for FIFA 15, which is a huge deal over there, by the way. Xbox had the advertisement rights, and Sony couldn't advertise at all. So naturally, Xbox actually beat the PS4 and the UK recently, believe it or not. How about Sony doing the how to trade your PS4 game when you're done with it? Mini taunting commercial they did versus the Xbox company. You gotta admit, in the console war, Sony is the only one who has been acting like a snot-nosed little kid. I don't ever recall Xbox acting like a snot-nosed kid. But then again, I could be wrong. But to my knowledge, I don't ever remember Xbox actually insulting the PlayStation company at all. Next example. How about Xbox cramming the Kinect down early adopters' throats, only to give us a Kinect-less system less than a year later to boost sales? Which, by the way, that is politics when they're telling you it has to use the Kinect to operate, and like magic, when sales suck, it didn't. I have a fast joke for you, okay? Okay, guys. The devil talks to this guy, and he says, why don't you come down here to hell? We got pool tables, chicks, booze, parties every night, and you never get tired, so you can party all you want. Plus, you never die, so you can do anything. The guy says, that sounds pretty cool. Let me check out heaven and see what they got, and then I'll get back to you. He goes up to heaven and sees people sitting in a circle reading from a Bible, having Bible study, others singing in choir songs of praise, and in the other room he sees a confession booth, and he's like, I don't need to see anymore. This is really, really boring. So he goes back down to hell. And everything is different. Man, there's screams and fire and brimstone and torture, and he says, devil, where did all the parties go? And the devil says, well, yesterday we were campaigning, and today you voted. Get it? That's pretty much how politics work. They're there to sell you, not to be your friend. Sounding like a broken record here, loyalty lies in dollars, people. So unfortunately, where there is a dollar to be made, there's going to be some douchebag in a fancy suit telling us who's better, while the company he represents slips dollar bills into his pockets. The thing that has mostly influenced this video is the Bloodborne game. The developers of the Bloodborne have stated that Bloodborne was only possible on the PlayStation 4. And that's why a company who generally does multi-plat games is making an exclusive. Bullshit, dude. Now, the PS4 may be slightly graphically more capable than the Xbox One, but it is not of epic proportions that making it some gaming god compared to the Xbox One is actually realistic. You know good and well, that's a lie. What about the PC? You saying it's not possible on a PC? Dude, you're getting dollars shoved in your pocket behind closed doors and you're selling the PlayStation system. End of story. Politics should have no place in gaming. In fact, it's politics that's hurting the gaming in the first place. They divide the gamers among themselves and then start these stupid little fanboy wars. Seriously, what world do you live in that says that I'm a loser or this kid's a loser because he likes Nintendo and I like Xbox? How does that make sense? Let's change the scenario to Coke and Pepsi, okay? So Coke and Pepsi are competitors. They always have been. So because I prefer the sharp taste of Coke as opposed to your sweeter taste of Pepsi, is that a reason to post things, hateful things at each other on walls and whatnot? No. What about Nikes versus Adidas? Do high school kids these days actually war about shoes and shirt labels? Okay, scratch that last example because I'm pretty sure they probably do. But you get my point. It's ridiculous. It's very immature and stupid. Alright? Dude, you're not going to convince anyone that yours is better. they have to decide for themselves. But don't let these douchebags in press suits that we will never be able to afford tell you what's better. Think for yourselves. Now that topic's done, here's my questions for you guys and gamers. Do you feel that console exclusive content for multiplats hurts or helps the gaming community? This includes Xbox's Call of Duty deal. Have you ever spent at least 4 to 6 hours playing the competitor systems or games? Specifically the current new gen? Are you annoyed by politicians plaguing our gaming industry? And last but not least, what kind of videos do you enjoy watching the most? I want to get a feel for what my audience likes and what they like best that I do. So if you haven't already, take some time to maybe check out some of my others and get back to me on that. And because I would really like to know where my fan base is at. I would appreciate it a whole lot. Also, you can follow my links on my page, my main page, for my Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch accounts, where I update and game on almost daily. So that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.
Everything is turning blasphemy. My ears are running cold, the air is standing straight up. This is not the way I picture me.